Have you found sound ground? Well, welcome to a church where you have found sound ground. A church where Christ has preached and you're no longer bound, here at New Frontier. The New Frontier Church, under the leadership of Pastor William DeLeon Young. Let us go into the Word.
I was in a PetSmart a couple of weeks ago and I went to go buy some heart medicine for my dog. And I got in there and I noticed that this lady, she was holding her dog and she wouldn't put the dog down for anything. And there was a nice one of those little, Shih Tzus or, little girly Percy dogs. And she could put it in her purse, little bow in her hair. And I said, oh, look at that. And I saw the back of it. And then the dog looked at me. And the dog was jet black, but the dog had silver eyes. And I said, I've never seen a dog like that. She said, she's blind. I said, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, did this happen overnight? She said, no, she was born that way. I said, oh, and so now I'm intrigued. I'm about to walk out the door, but I have to know more about this blind dog. Never seen a blind dog. I've seen blind people with dogs leading them, but I've never seen a blind dog. You understand? So I started asking her questions. I said, so what do you do? She said, well, she goes to the eye doctor. And I said, what? They just continue to check on her blindness. And I said, okay. And I said, judging from having dogs, I said, do you find it more difficult to raise and to have and keep a blind dog over a dog that can see? She looked at me, she said, well, I wouldn't know because this is my first dog and I love my little blind dog. And she kissed the little blind dog. And I said, oh, wow. I shook her hand. I said, God bless you. Need more people like you. That ain't me, y'all. I'm being straight up with you. And my dog gonna have to see. But there's a special person for special situations. Her dog was blind. Yeah. I'm halfway to the lot. I take out my key and God just hits me in the back of my head and he says, we're the same way. Come on, how is that? I'm going to show you something. Before I met Jesus, I couldn't see nothing. Yeah. Watch this. I'm about to sit down. But after I started worshiping Jesus, gave my life to Jesus, I still can't see nothing. Let me show you the difference. Before that, I had nobody who could see for me. But when I gave my life to Jesus, now he sees for me. Just give me a little bit. I like it. I kind of understand that we all are blind dogs. Don't get it twisted. We're just blind. Yeah. And when we're blind, we're walking by faith and not by sight. Yeah. Stop trying to figure out what you can't see. All right. But when you're in the loving arms of Jesus, that dog didn't have no worries. The dog never missed a meal. The dog made it to the doctor. The dog was at the vet. Had a little girl playing with it. The dog had a loving family. Just because you can't see how the outcome is going to come out, be thankful that God is holding your blind self. Yeah. I'm glad he's holding me, y'all. I can't see. But the thing is, I'm thankful I'm safer now blind than I was when I wasn't with Jesus.
The New Frontier Church, under the leadership of Pastor William DeLeon Young.
Here at New Frontier.